Hello everyone. How are you all doing? Well, today we're going to talk about how can you freight forwarder optimize your commercial department. I'd like to start introducing myself. For the ones who doesn't know me, my name is Jordana Garcia. I am the director of Twig Network, and I've been part of the team for the last 8 years. So I also have a vast experience in the freight industry. I've worked for some freight forwarders before working for Twig Network. And I'd like to talk to you today in the next minutes about how can you optimize your commercial department. We know that the commercial department is the heart of a freight forwarder. And if the sales are going well, everything else usually runs smoothly. So we gotta be very attentive in what our commercial department is doing and how it is structured. So I'd like to introduce to you some very important aspects in which you could take a deep look into your actual commercial department in order to do some improvements and apply some very important modifications to be able to increase your sales and do something different. Okay, so let's start. In this session, we will be covering six main points, which are key performance indicators, price strategy, technology and automation, customer relationship management, data analytics, and training and development. Well, let's start. Well, the first point I'm going to talk to you is about understanding your key performance indicators. Okay, it is extremely important before we can try to optimize our commercial department that we actually understand what is happening with our operations. Okay, how everything is running. So it all starts by the measurement of your transit time, which is the average time taken from shipment department to arrival. So if you minimize your transit time, you can enhance customer satisfaction. So it's something that if you haven't looked through, you should start doing it. Okay. You also should look to your on-time delivery rate, which is the percentage of shipments delivered on time. Every customer is extremely worried about the time of arrival of a cargo, what is the forecast you're going to give to this customer. And if you do those on-time rates, those on-time deliveries, you will for sure get the trust of your customer. So it's something that you also should pay attention to it. And the cost per shipment, which tracks the total cost involved in the transporting a shipment. So we're talking here about the warehouse costs. We're not talking only about the freight costs. We are talking about the pickup cost. We are talking about the delivery cost. So this metric involves everything that is related into a shipment. Okay, sometimes we only take a look to the freight rate, so we offer the best rates, the best freights, and it's not only about that. So what is your total cost? It's something you need to look deep into it. Okay, so now let's go to two other topics which are very important here. Now we are talking about customer retention rate, which indicates to us the percentage of customers who continues to use your service over time. So have you ever stopped to look for the quantity, for the amount of customers who do only one shipment with you and never comes back? Why is this happening? You gotta take a look on this specific rate Is the customer being attractive by good prices, but by the time they hire a service, your operational team is not doing something well, or your commercial team is not answering their quotes on the right time. So it's something that you also gotta be attentive, okay? And another topic is your employee turnover. So reducing your turnover is crucial for maintaining your experienced staff. So you do not have to spend lots of money, lots of time training staff every month or for every 3 months. We know that this takes a long time and there's a high cost for training a new staff. So increase if you decrease your turnover, you can for sure have a more qualified staff, and they can also develop a better relationship with the customers you would like to bring to your company. Okay. So now we are going to the second important point in which you should take a look in order to optimize your commercial department. We're talking about developing a robust pricing strategy, okay? An effective price strategy balances competitiveness with profitability. So it's something that sometimes we do not think about it. We only think about profitability. But what about competitiveness? So we gotta start looking for your market, do some market research in order to understand your competitors' pricing, to position your service in the right way in the market. Okay, so what things your competitors are doing different than you? Have you ever looked other than pricing? Have you ever looked through services that they are offering or something different on the support of its clients? What are they doing that you're not doing it? And then you need to compare the prices so you can put your price on the right position. Okay. Another point is the cost calculation, which includes all costs involved, such as transportation, warehousing, customs duties, and overhead expenses. Okay, so in order to have a good price, you gotta do all the cost calculation. You gotta have flexible pricing models. So offering some flexibility on your pricing, you are able to cater to different customer needs. For instance, volume-based pricing can attract high volume clients. So you gotta think about what kind of client would you like to bring to your company, and what could you do different than only offering some spot freight rates, or what services could you offer to them? What can you do, like a special package to fit on a specific kind of customer of your interest? So this is something that goes out of the common in freight forwarding. So if you do that, you're for sure going to be one step higher than your competitor, okay? And you also should offer a value added services. So differentiate your services by offering additional benefits like expedited shipping or comprehensive tracking systems. So this can justify your higher prices. So if you deliver some difference, if you deliver a higher value to your customer, for sure they're going to notice that they're paying more because you are delivering something else than the others cannot do it, okay? Now let's talk about leveraging technology and automation. Technology, as you all know, plays an important role in optimizing the commercial department. So automation and digital tools can streamline operations and also enhance efficiency. So what should you do in order to leverage in technology and automation? You can offer freight management software. You can implement a software to manage, for example, spot rates, contract rates, or margins and margins efficiently. You can also use systems, automated quoting systems, so you can provide instant quote to customers, saving time and improve accuracy. You also can offer some customers real-time tracking of their shipments to improve transparency and trust. So by doing that, you're going to have bigger satisfaction, higher satisfaction of your customers. Because as I said, a very important point here is to predict a real forecast to your client and be able to honor this forecast so you can get the loyalty and the trust of your customer. Okay, and you can also ensure your software integrates seamlessly with other systems used in your operations, such as a CRM. Now we're going to start for the fourth topic here to talk about enhancing customer relationship and management. Strong relationships with customers are essential for long-term success. So here are some strategies that you might use to enhance your customer relationship. So you can offer personalized services in order to tailor your services to meet the specific needs of different customers. And this can significantly improve customer satisfaction and, of course, loyalty. You can also offer some feedback mechanisms to implement systems to regularly collect and analyze customer feedback. So we have available in the market many softwares, many tools. They're very easy to use. That are tools that you can calculate the satisfaction of your clients by the time they use your services. And by doing that, you are able to check if you're actually being able to achieve your clients' expectations and, of course, to improve in some specific areas. So you can work with surveys of satisfaction. You can work with NPS, which is a metric for calculating satisfaction of your clients. Uh, we also can talk about proactive communication. When we talk about proactive communication, by doing it, we can mitigate any concerns and build trust from your clients. So keep customers informed about their shipments or any potential issues. Sometimes we know that something is happening with a specific shipment and we hide from the client, we hide the situation from the client, trying to solve, but maybe it's better if you be honest, if you talk to the client and say, okay, this is happening, I'm having this kind of issue right now, our team is committed to solve this issue, so don't worry, we are going to keep you on track of everything that is happening. So this builds trust. This makes a whole difference by the time the client will analyze if they will work with you or not. Okay. We can also talk about customer portal. So if you provide an online portal where your customers can manage their shipments, access real-time information, and communicate with your team, maybe through WhatsApp, maybe through some phone calls, daily phone calls, and not only by email. So the freight forwarding market uses emails a lot, and sometimes for some urgent shipments, the email is not uh, their email cannot support the urgency of your client. So if you have a different portal to communicate in a more efficient way with your clients, it's a matter of fact they will notice something different from you. Okay. Now we're talking about the fifth point in how to optimize your commercial department. We're going to talk about streamlining operations with data analytics. So, data analytics can offer deep insights into your operations and highlight areas for improvement. So, you gotta be very attentive, for example, in your performance analysis. So, you can use the analytics to evaluate the performance of different routes, carriers, service levels, so you can better choose which provider will be with you for each type of services that you offer. You can also use some predictive analytics, so you can predict the future trends in shipping volumes, cost, and customer demands to make informed decisions. So it's crucial to know what the market is doing, what other shipments they are being trend, and all the costs involved on the operation. You can also work in efficiency improvements, so you can identify the bottlenecks in your processes and implement solutions to streamline operations and also to reduce costs. And last but not least, we're talking about training and developing. Here, we talk specifically about your staff, about your team, and you should invest in regular training. So, providing ongoing training to keep your staff updated on industry trends, technology, and best practices can also make them do better sales, can also make them achieve your clients goals by the time your commercial teams go into a visit in a big client. So the more qualified your staff, your commercial team is, the better will be their approach with your customers. Okay, also focus on developing both technical skills and soft skills, such as negotiation, such as customer services. So, once again, keep your staff qualified, invest on its development so they can be secure of what they are trying to sell, so they can be secure about the product they're selling, about the differential services that you guys can provide to your customers. So everything makes a difference by the time your commercial department, your sales executive is out trying to sell, or even an inside sales of your company. They must be trained. They must be people who know who they're talking about and with who they're talking with in order to do good sales. And you can establish some incentive programs. So if you implement some incentive programs to motivate your employees, such as commission or such as bonification, if your commercial team achieves a goal, they will for sure be rewarded by high performance, and they will be motivated. So they will not be looking through all the competitors in order to check if they're offering something better to its staff, or if they can work in a different model and different style, in a more free, with more freedom in the office. So it's something that you guys should take a look at it, because the quality of your stuff and the quality that you offer in your office can make a lot of difference, so your staff do not leave to a competitor to do something better than he's not doing with you. Well, This is our lesson of today. I hope I was able to achieve your expectations in how you can optimize your commercial team. We got to be very attentive to metrics. We got to be attentive to technology, to automation, to qualification of your staff, to training your staff well in order to achieve the type of sales they would like them to deliver to your customers. And I am sure if you revise all of these lessons, all of these topics very carefully, you're going to be able to apply these improvements to enhance efficiency of your team back to your office. Thank you very much for being here with me. Thank you for the opportunity and thank you for participating in our Tweet Connect. I hope you enjoy a lot our event. I hope you develop lots of business. And in case you have any doubts, in case you would like to comment anything regarding to the lecture of today, please write to us in the comment box or also on our email, and I'll be very glad to assist you with anything you would like. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye bye. See you.